Hello, everybody. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic, host of Bachelor Nation News. Happy Monday morning out there to all of y'all. And we've got multiple Bachelor weddings to go through. Tia Booth marries in romantic, sexy wedding, and then Chris Harrison walked his daughter down the aisle. Hold on, I'm getting a note. Chris Harrison married Lauren Zima. Excuse me, they've been dating 5 years. They actually got married twice. Private wedding, then the big bash. So we're going to share both weddings from the People magazine exclusive photos. And as we like to do over here on the channel, we're going to count how many paid or, how many influencer posts were in each article. As we know, it's a cornucopia of content when it comes to Bachelor weddings, a perfect time to get those different flower sponsors and veils and all the different things. So let's get into it. Bachelor's Tia Booth marries in romantic, sexy wedding. I've waited a long time for this day. The reality star and Mock, that's his name, are parents to a son, Tatum, born in December 2022. Tia is a bachelorette no more. The former Bachelor contestant, 32, marries her fiance, Taylor Mock, on Saturday at Diamond Creek Farms in Nashville. The couple celebrated their special day in front of 225 of their friends and family, including their son, who turns 1 in December. And again, guys, I'm going to be counting how many different influencer links there are here. My guess is 8, but we're at 1. And we'll see if she's got more influencer clout than Chris Harrison. He's got a bigger following, but she's younger. We'll have to see. It was either elope or have a huge party with all of our family and friends. No in between, Booth told people of the large guest list ahead of the nuptials. I've waited a long time for this day, so we might as well have everyone there to witness it. And there they are, nice photo in her lace long sleeve wedding gown. Her 1-year-old son has nice Nike wedding shoes with a nice tuxedo, and the husband's got a nice, what looks to be satin tuxedo jacket. Very nice with some nice loafers there. The couple's wedding festivities were planned by Jessica McEwen Weddings. That's number 2, with production by Central Arkansas Entertainment. That's number 3. I tell you what, guys, when I'm in the hunt for entertainment in Central Arkansas, I go nowhere but Central Arkansas Entertainment. I know this wedding was in Nashville, but it looks like Central Arkansas Entertainment has the ability to travel to other states. Maybe they even go to Eastern Arkansas. Who knows how far they span. Kicked off on Friday night with a rehearsal dinner and welcome party at the Graduate Hotel. Now, the Graduate Hotel wasn't linked in, but I'm going to count that because it's still searchable. That's 4, where they mingled with their friends. The overall vibe of their 2-day celebration was sexy and romantic, with a moody color scheme of neutrals with black accents and pops of chartreuse in golden metallics. On Saturday, guests gathered again to watch Booth and Mock say their I do's. During the wedding procession, Mock walked to the altar with Tatum dressed in a tiny tuxedo to match his dad's. They were followed by Booth, who sailed down the aisle to Drew Irwin's cover of Look After You by The Fray, in a nod to her late dad, Kenny Booth, who died in February 2022 from colon cancer. And then there's a nice photo of them slow dancing right there on the dance floor. Very elegant. The ceremony features florals by Tanara Lux Florals. We're at 5. Signage by Dayflower Designs, 6, and was officiated by Ron Nottingham, one of Mock's mentors from back home. To honor Booth's father, guests took a shot of tequila, Kenny's go-to drink, when the officiant asked who gives the woman to be married to this man. Oh, that's nice. They all took a shot of tequila right during the middle of the ceremony. They brought that idea from Central Arkansas. The couple exchanged handwritten vows per Mock's request, were already best friends and made a commitment to each other as Tatum's parents. So we're excited to make things official in front of all of our family and friends. Booth said of the moment they'd be declared husband and wife. There he is, kissing her on the forehead, not to mess up any of the makeup. And the bride wore a lace and barge gown, that's 7, with long sleeves and a high neck. I can't imagine walking down the aisle to anything else, the reality star said of her dress. I specifically wanted a cool weather wedding date for long sleeves. She later slipped into a second look for the reception, a custom jumpsuit perfect for dancing and celebrating the music by the Georgia Bridgewater Orchestra from Jordan Kahn Music Company. We'll call that 1, so that makes us 8. We're at 8 right now. That's the over-under. We're right at 8. Following the ceremony, which was captured by Lucy Cameron Films, 9. The newlyweds host. Are we going to get to 10? The newlyweds hosted a cocktail hour with 6 different past appetizers, including shrimp salad gorget. I don't know how to pronounce it. Charisse stuffed dates and adobo braised beef mini tacos. The dinner menu featured some the couple's favorite southern style dishes. There's a typo. Bacon wrapped bistro chicken, grilled verlasso salmon with a maple bourbon smoked sugar glaze and sides such as smashed red bliss potatoes. For dessert, the couple chose a strawberry cake with cream cheese icing from Patty Cakes Bakery. What does that put us at? 10 or 11? I forgot the number. Am I at 11? We'll call it 10. Inspired by Boo's love for all things spooky. Okay, moving along. Later into the celebration, guests enjoyed a late-night snack provided by Daddy's Dogs. That's 12, a gourmet hot dog eatery. They were also given custom trucker hats by Ken's Customs as favors. That's 12. Booth and Mock, okay, just goes on and on and on and on. In lieu of a honeymoon, they can't bear to be away from their son too long. They plan to enjoy a little staycation at the South Hall in Nashville, which Booth has said has an amazing spa. They met to go into a friend's place, blah, blah, blah. She's from The Bachelor, blah, blah, blah. Becca and Thomas actually helped set up the whole thing. I was completely shocked. So I thought that there was... So anyway, they go on and they go on and they go on. Okay, that's it, folks. We had 12. That's 12 from 12 sponsored posts in Tia's wedding ceremony. Hey, we don't blame anybody. This is the name of the game. This is late stage capitalism, folks. You want to get married, you better get some sponsors on that veil, like you're a GD NASCAR race driver. You know what I mean? All right, Chris Harrison marries Lauren Zima in 2 stunning wedding ceremonies. All of the details. All right, so we have 12 is the magic number. Can we beat 12? I don't know. 12 is pretty high, but Lauren Zima and Chris Harrison did get married twice. And, of course, he's been married before that. So this is maybe his second and third marriage or, wedding. The former Bachelor host said, "I do" to Zima during an intimate Napa Valley ceremony on October 14th and again on Saturday during a blowout bash in Texas. Chris Harrison and Lauren Zima said, "I do" twice. The former Bachelor host and his producer fiance, he's 52, she's 35, no judgment, married in 2 weddings. First, an emotional, jubilant ceremony in Napa Valley on October 14th, followed by a blowout bash at a ranch in Austin. Okay, so then they go on and on. We're going to get to the hyperlinked part here. To kick off, there looks like there's a lot of hyperlinks. Oh, these are Bachelor alumni. To kick off the festivities in the Lone Star State, the couple hosted a Bachelor World reunion at their home on Friday night with Wells and Sarah, Ben Higgins and wife Jessica, Ari and Lauren, Sean and Catherine, JoJo Fletcher, Trista, Colton Underwood, and Jordan Brown, plus Bob Guinea and Jessica Canyon, among other alums. I did not have it on my tracking device that we'd see Colton Underwood in the Lone Star State, but here we are. The group got to reminisce. Okay, so we haven't had one influencer post yet, so this is kind of good for them. This is a real turn of events. The following day, Harrison and Zima hosted their 225 guests, including Bachelor alumni, for their outdoor ceremony and cowboy cocktail party. They say everything's bigger in Texas, and JoJo's like, you got that damn right. And that's what we're leaning into. We've asked guests to come ready to party. So here's a few of the guests there. Ben Higgins and his little cowboy rancher hat. Wells is there. And is this, I wanted to say JoJo, but I might be wrong here. I think that's JoJo. I don't know. Is that Lauren? Oh, that's Lauren Zima. Oh my gosh, I couldn't tell. You do the hair up and you're just a whole different person. All right, so there's Lauren Zima. All right, let's get into the influencer posts. The night began with shots of the pair's favorite Siempre Tequila. That's the first one. And signature cocktails, including the Final Rose and the Bachelor No More. Oh my gosh, he did a Final Rose cocktail. That's very fascinating. As nods to Harrison's nearly 20-year run as host of the long-running ABC show. Hall Wines served their Hall Sauvignon Blanc, Walt Chardonnay, and blah, blah, blah. And so we got 2. Zima wore the same Sotero and Migley strapless A-line satin wedding dress that she wore to their Napa wedding in October, and the couple did a shortened version of their first ceremony and vows. The running joke was whether we could find a way for Chris to officiate his own wedding, since he has so much experience, but instead we had Mike Levitt, Chris's longtime friend. So there they are. Oh, yeah, no, they do this. They had to redo the wedding. It's very performative. You got to redo the wedding for different guests. Something pretty floral, that's our 4th, is Dallas blended fall foliage and lush blooms for the affair's stunning florist, while Harrison's friend Cameron Troe, owner of Bam Bam's Barbecue, boy, Bam Bam's Barbecue sounds like it's good barbecue. I like the brisket at Bam Bam's Barbecue, please. Cooked up brisket, pulled pork, sausage, turkey, coleslaw, mac and cheese, potato salad, and banana pudding. They also served warm chocolate chip cookies from their favorite Tiff's Treats, and Zima's mom, Donna, made a few of her famous homemade desserts for the crowd. Gooey butter cake and red velvet cake pops. We're at 6. Musician William Beckman performed, and as a tribute to Lauren's dad, Gary Zima, who died in 2010, Beckman sang their favorite song, Summer Wind, by Frank Sinatra, for the couple's first dance. We now live full-time in Austin and have loved every minute. What am I at, 7? We're at 7 here. So their California dream. Let's keep going. They did the other nuptials on October 14th. The night before their California I-dos, the pair hosted a welcome party at La Quilla Winery with their close friend, former Bachelor Andrew Firestone, emceed the event, and opera singer Nadine Levitt performed. The wine flowed all night, blah, blah, blah. So we're only at 8 here. We're only at 8. It's not looking good. As we thought about what we wanted to do, we wanted to make sure we had those emotional, intimate moments with our family and our very closest friends. I've just heard a lot about people say that on your wedding day, you don't get the time with everybody. So we decided to do a really small, intimate ceremony with the people who have really been there with us since the beginning of our relationship. So not exactly the Bachelor producers. They weren't invited. All right, we're at 8. I knew it was the one because I tried on maybe 15 dresses and kept comparing each one to this one. I even cried when I saw myself in it, which I didn't think would happen. So she says, Harrison and his wedding party all wore custom suits from his favorite Dallas store, Ken's Man's Shop. That's 9. Then they go down. Following the couple's personal vows, they exchange rings by M. Robinson Fine Jewelers, 10. And join their guests for dinner at Roy Estate, 11. All right, we're 1 down. Can we make it to 12? We wanted to lean into the time of the year, blah, blah, blah. 3-course dinner by Chef Tom Stafford. I don't know if I'm going to include that one. There's no hyperlink there. Let's see. After dinner, guests headed to a late-night after party on the Archer Hotel rooftop. Zima changed into her second look of the night, a gown by Olivia Bottega. That's 12, folks. We're completely tied up. Will Chris Harrison and Lauren Zima have another influencer post to top the 12 from Tia Booth? Zima and Harrison first connected when she interviewed him in 2016 while she was working as a correspondent for Entertainment Tonight. They always say don't shit where you eat, but when you do, you get 2 weddings out of it. All right. The list goes on. Zima interviewed Harrison many times before their relationship turned romantic. Blah, blah, blah. For Zima, the feeling was mutual. Blah, blah, blah. As the newlyweds continue to cherish every moment. Blah, blah, blah. Adds Chris Harrison, Lauren is not just brilliant, but she is kind, and she will love others to exhaustion. You know what's interesting is we were wondering at the time whether or not she would stay with him when he broke up, when he got, left The Bachelor, which kind of is foolish because true love can overcome, a nice Bachelor controversy. Either way, there it is. I counted 12, a complete tiebreaker. I didn't mean to leave you guys on a tiebreaker here, but congratulations to all the weddings that happened in Bachelor Nation over the weekend, and we'll have more content for you. Hit the subscribe button. I've got some juicy videos coming your way right after this.